I wanted to record this video specifically focused on recruitment for mortgage brokerages and my experience so far and what suggestions I think I should be moving forward, I should be putting forward before starting any recruitment campaigns. So I have had not more than maybe 30 conversations with potential recruits from the recruitment angle. And so far what I understood is initially we were going with the approach that, hey, we will be giving you this many basis points and we have these steps taken care of. And that was the pitch that we were, putting forward, thinking or assuming that, this can be our USP that can make someone change the company or potentially explore changing the companies. We have had about, not bad in terms of the success as compared to the number of conversations that we have had. So we pretty much have had about 30 to 35 conversations, and we have scheduled 2 appointments. The first appointment was from the second pickup, and that guy, decided to join someone else instead of us. So it was a good enough quality of conversation, but it did not convert. So the conversion was missing there. Now we of course will be looking into that, the reason behind it. But the second one is something that we just scheduled yesterday. Now, of course, we can keep going this route where we can just potentially pitch to people and then try to convert them using a plan B, hey, you know what, this can be your potential plan B. Or the second thing that I would ideally like to go with, which is going to make it way easier for us on the front end and also for them to have a in-depth conversation with the actual core team. And that will be having a B2B acquisition model with a lead magnet on the front end, which is going to be the B2B acquisition funnel that we most probably always going to be using in any single B2B scenarios. And that is going to be a lead magnet approach where you have something of value for the ideal market, which kind of aligns with something along the lines of the end goal before you make an ask from them. So potentially, instead of going all in on the conversion right from the get-go, you kind of zoom out the process a bit and then put forward something meaningful for them that can be a lead magnet for enough people to start hopping on and then having conversation along those lines, where you will be able to understand, of course, first of all, more insights on what specifically are the reasons why someone might change or what things can potentially connect you with someone, which can result in a potential recruitment. And also it increases the chance of you having more conversations, from which the law of average works in your favor, which then converts into more appointments down the line, which can be an actual recruitment conversation that you wanted to have always, right? So I think these are the changes that we noticed that might give us some additional X factor instead of just going with the usual, the routes that people usually, push down the throat. And now this is also something I'm saying because I heard a lot of people saying that, this is exactly what everyone is offering me, and there is nothing that's going to make me think of converting or changing my company right now. And pretty much all companies have the basic things figured out, apart from only one factor, I believe, and that is the management having the best interest of the people that's working with them, right? And then that's the only thing that you can potentially play with, but it is not good enough reason for you to have someone to commit to a conversation along those lines, because that potentially risks their stability that they have right now. So yeah, we have a brainstorming session coming up so that we can come up with something that can be of value to them and also give us enough incentives to them to kind of have a open mindset towards having a conversation with the core team. And then of course from there we can get the messaging that can work. Maybe then we can remove the first call and then have entire conversation on the first part of it. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share. This is the update on the recruitment funnel so far, which is not a funnel yet, but it's about to be converted into a funnel. So yeah, cheers.